Now, folks, you are going to have to stay outside the yellow crime scene tape, okay? Okay, thank you, folks.
Police in Albuquerque, New Mexico respond to a call from inside the Navajo Elks Lodge on San Pedro Drive.
911 emergency. 525 San Pedro. Somebody just got shot in the face at Elks nightclub.
Police find the victim's body on the dance floor. There's a gunshot wound to the back of his head. The rest of the guests have scattered.
Please, somebody got shot. He's dying on the floor. Please hurry. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm panicking.
Is the person that did it still there?
I don't know. It was just a lot of us in here. We don't know what's going on.
The victim was shot in a room full of friends, family, and nightclub regulars. He's identified as 40-year-old Kenneth Ellis.
Kenneth's good people. He didn't deserve to get shot like that. He was happy. He was so happy.
Yes, ma'am, Sergeant Burciaga.
My name is Ellis. I'm actually Kenneth Ellis' wife. Here's my ID. These are his sons. So the girlfriend, Sarah, she might have been there. Peter, those are not his family. We are his family. His mom keeps telling. We're here with them now.
She's gonna go start on everything.
Okay.
There's a ton of people that she's gonna have to add. But basically what she gathered is they just heard a pop, nobody saw anything. But this little guest book right here.
Has everybody signed in?
Everyone's supposed to sign in to come in here, so
Yeah.
if people signed in, then hopefully.
Make homicides not easy.
Yeah. I wonder. I don't want the girlfriend and the uncle to leave.
I don't think they leave.
But it's raining, so I'm like, can we get them somewhere where they don't get rained on?
Yes. I'm so sorry.
Okay, Sarah. What is your relationship with Kenneth?
He's my boyfriend, unofficial fiance.
Unofficial fiance?
Yeah. He introduced me as his fiance.
What is Kenneth's last name?
Ellis, Ellis.
Talk to me about how you guys ended up here today at the Elk Lodge.
So he was a member a long time ago.
Okay.
He hadn't been there here in years. One of his uncle Peter.
Is that his blood uncle?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Had asked or said, let's go to the Elks.
Okay.
And so he said, you know what, let's try it out. It's been a while. So we got ready and we came and everything was going so good.
They were sitting at the table, which is Sarah, Kenneth, Peter, and this mystery guy named John. Kenneth and Sarah had went out to go smoke a cigarette.
Okay.
And when they came in, Peter went outside to go smoke. He went back inside and he heard a slam. He said, you know, there's a difference between when the wind slams a door and when someone slams the door.
Yes.
Then he heard a pop. We're here with them now. So as soon as I talk to her and figure out.
Standing outside?
Huh?
You see Peter?
No, they won't even let us go over there. That's the thing. There's a bunch of fake people claiming to be family. They're not. That's the thing. They won't even let us go over there.
That's my dad.
What is your dad's name?
Kenneth.
A female shot him?
I don't know why the we're catching. You can't go over there.
Okay, do you want to come so I only have to explain myself once?
Okay, look.
Where's Cyrus?
He's right here. He's right here with us. We're all right here. But we're trying to explain to them that we're family, but they won't let us go any further. It's not like we're trying to disrupt the crime scene or whatever, but let me call you back when I'm done talking to the supervisor.
How are you related to, and who are you related to?
I'm Kenneth's wife.
Kenneth's wife.
The victim's wife.
The victim's wife. Okay, so you're
We're
the wife.
separated, we're legally married, but we still talk all the time. Sarah Lopez is just the girlfriend.
Okay, so you guys get here about 10:45. So walk me through the process. Do you guys have to sign in or something?
We didn't sign in.
Okay.
We just kind of, I don't know who, somebody had opened the door for us.
Okay.
And we walked in, and then our Uncle Peter, said, that he was gonna go outside to smoke because they couldn't smoke inside.
Okay.
Which is a back door.
Mm-hmm.
And we all wanted to go, but I didn't want to go out there because I just didn't. It was my first time around, so I'm very observant and very cautious.
Okay.
And I was watching on the dance floor, coming on and off the dance floor, and I heard a pop, and I looked, and he was on the floor, face down. So I ran over to him, and he wasn't moving. So I flipped him over, and there was just blood pouring out of his mouth.
I'm so sorry.
I guess I'm still just in denial. Like, I just felt like I need to see him, or like I asked him, like he has been identified, right? Like it was Kenneth Ellis, right? It's just dumbfounding to get a call at this time in the morning saying that he got killed. Like,
And who called you?
a bunch of different people called me that were supposedly here, and so I'm hearing, oh, the lights all went out and doors got locked and gunshots rang out, he got caught in the crossfire. Then I'm hearing that somebody just walked behind him and shot him in the head, and now I'm sure you heard, oh, that a female shot him in the head. So
I had not heard that. However, being that people that were here called you, I totally appreciate if you stay here so that when homicide is ready, they can talk to you and you can provide them with those phone numbers, those names of people who were telling you.
yeah, it's all the fake family. That wouldn't have happened if he was with his real family. Oh, that's my cousin, just because they, you know, but no, none of them are blood. Give me my phone, please. Oh.
And I tried checking for a pulse. I was wiping blood off so that maybe I could see where. Either an exit or an entrance. And I saw there was definitely fat coming or breathe. I don't know. Something right here on the back. And so I put pressure on it with my hand. And then they grabbed my jacket and told me to put pressure on it with the jacket.
Okay.
So that's what I was doing, and I was holding his head.
So going back to when you're sitting down, you're watching everybody on the dance floor, and Kenneth starts walking to go check out the vibe on the patio. Who was around him when you heard that pop?
I didn't see. I wasn't. I was like scanning, so it wasn't like I saw who was around him exactly.
Did you see him, like, was a male, female, anything like that next to him?
There was a bunch of
Okay.
People are going to talk one way or another.
People know what happened in there, and
I know they
unfortunately,
do.
we need to. I want to interview these people.
They're
quick.
afraid of being snitches, and they want to live by the code and all that. My husband's dead at the end of the day, so I don't care.
In the hours after Kenneth Ellis's death, people in the community are talking, just not to police.
So I know that you were there and you were present at the shooting. Do you know what shooting I'm talking about at the Elks Lodge?
I know exactly what you're talking about, man, but I really don't want to be a part of anything that's going on with that Elks Lodge. I don't even go there no more, none of that. There's possibly no information I can give you on that, ma'am, I don't think.
So I'm the lead detective that's working the shooting that happened at the Elks Lodge. And I just wanted to touch base with you because I know you were one of our 911 callers, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I had 7 shots of tequila. I really don't remember that night, and I haven't asked anybody about that night because I don't want to give misinformation.
Oh, hey, Johnny, how are you?
Okay.
Awesome. Johnny, I just had a few follow-up questions for you. I'm the detective that's working the Elks Lodge shooting.
I didn't see any shooting or nothing.
At this point right now, where it's kind of like a race for time because
Yeah.
we don't want to lose evidence.
That's what I was
don't want to
gonna
lose
say.
guns. I don't want to lose that stuff. Okay. This has been very helpful. I appreciate it. If there's anything else, you have my number. Please contact me. Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, Peter has a lot of stories.
Okay.
And the fact that he told me 3 different stories, and he was suddenly not there, then he was locked out, then it was a girl, then it was a guy, and that he told us that he gave him CPR, but there's not blood on him at all. So like, I've never trusted him.
Okay, I'll see if we can talk with him. We may not be taking him down. I'll see if he's willing to talk with us.
Oh yeah. And I'll put Kenneth and I'll be really like, they have lost their daughter. Marvin was his nephew. This is another nephew. He's lost his daughter.
Were you here tonight, sir?
No.
I'm really sorry for your loss. I know you guys have a lot going on tonight, and it's very, very early in this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do everything I can to find who did this.
Yes, ma'am.
I already spoke.
This is the third time I done lost my grandson in state park. I lost the nephew down the street from me. Down and lost him.
So we're gonna go into the second van that's up there. Thank you for hanging out so we can talk with you. I'm Stephanie. Nice to meet you, sir. Unfortunate under these circumstances, but hopefully we'll be able to do everything we can, okay? How did you guys, who'd you arrive with and how'd you guys get here?
Well, for one, we was planning on coming over here last Friday,
okay.
you know, to have us some drinks this Friday.
Okay.
Because, you know, we finally get a day off. We get up in here, everything's all right. Everything. I don't see nothing crazy. I'm dancing. Yeah, I'm a floor dancer. Yeah, that's what I did.
A couple rounds of drinks. Everybody was just dancing and living it up. And then our Uncle Peter said that he was going to go outside to smoke because they can't smoke inside.
Then he was like, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Is this
him and Sarah. So after they came back from smoking a cigarette,
okay.
I was like, all right, since y'all had me watching the drinks, it's my turn. But the people told me I couldn't smoke in here. Now listen to this. When I went to smoke a cigarette, it was like somebody like pulled the door.
When you were outside?
When I was outside.
Okay.
So it's like you can tell the difference from a pool and the wind blowing the door.
Okay.
But you hear a pop. I'm like, there's a fence back there.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, let me see. It's barbed wire.
Yeah.
I threw my jacket over it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopped the fence, ran back and got into the club. I was like, what? I know that ain't my nephew. What the f? She's like, Uncle. I said, no, this can't be him. Where's that dude at? you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Where's this John dude? Who is? Where is he at?
So he knew. The majority of people know it.
Yeah.
So do you know?
He was a member.
Okay. How many people were in there tonight?
Maybe like 50
people. Okay. And do you know anyone that would have seen what happened? Because that's a pretty packed place. Like, for, you know, and that's what I'm trying to see. Like, who I can contact so we can get justice.
The table next to us, she was actually on the dance floor, or she was facing the dance floor.
Okay.
And had a better view, because there were people in between where I was sitting and where he was at. Okay. But she was sitting like where one of those poles was at, with the table next to it, so she can kind of see a better angle. And she said that she saw it was a male and a female.
And do you know her name?
I don't.
She told you this?
Yeah.
What did she say?
She said that she had seen a male and a female walk by him, like in passing.
Security cameras inside the Elks Lodge nightclub capture a similar story. There, facing the DJ booth, is a woman who appears to have a clear view of the dance floor when the gun goes off.
We got the surveillance footage. It's a long time to get that stuff. I know originally you stated that you didn't see anything, and I know that's not true.
You know, when I came out the bathroom, I heard a pop. I came out the bathroom, and all I could see was people running.
But like many others who were there drinking and dancing that night, the woman seems to remember it differently.
Your video is telling you what you've seen, and you're telling me what happened, and I believe you, but I'm not listening to nobody else.
At the end of the day, somebody lost their life, and
No,
there's
I
a bar
understand totally.
a bar full of people, and you were the one that was right there within a foot or two watching everything. Oh, are you there? I think I lost you. Hello?
So, did you see anybody running out with a gun?
No, I did. I promise you, I'll probably be laying down there with him.
I'm glad that's not the case.
You know, I'm being real. I'll be laying down there with him.
So when you run back inside, did you hear anybody say anything about?
Didn't say nothing.
Did anybody say?
That's why I'm tripping. Like, hey,
like who did this? Because it seems like everybody knew each other in there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's tripping me out. Like, what happened? Who did? What's going on? Something ain't right.
Did Kenneth have issues with anybody?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't. This is my first time around any of these people. I don't know if he did or not.
Well, I mean, you guys have been together for 3 years. I mean, I'm sure you guys have multiple discussions about issues that you guys are having, and obviously, any information, even if you think it's irrelevant, is relevant in this case. So he didn't have any issues with anybody that he ever mentioned?
There was one, but I know they squashed it. I don't know his name. I honestly don't. It was in relation to who had killed his uncle.
Okay.
This was like years ago.
The only thing that I can think of is a shooting that happened with Marvin Ellis.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar
I
with
looked
that
up
name.
the case, but yes.
I don't know their real names, I'm sorry, but Shug and Tony O'Shea are the ones that shot Marvin. Tony O'Shea is the bullet that they found to be the lethal bullet or the kill shot, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
But they sent him both to prison, and even in the courtroom, things got crazy, and they threatened to kill Kenneth because Kenneth was a key witness.
Marvin Ellis was killed in 2015 in a drive-by shooting. Thomas Stevenson, known as Shug, was in the car with the shooter. The man who pulled the trigger was O'Shea LaCharles Tony. He goes by LaCharles, or Chief. More than 20 shots were fired into Ellis's vehicle. O'Shea Tony's father, Theodore LaCharles Tony, who also goes by Chief and LaCharles, was allegedly seen at the Elk Lodge nightclub on the night of April 6, 2024.
Okay, you said someone just got shot in the face. Where's the person with the gun?
His name is Charles. They call him Chief. Please come. Please come.
So Marvin's girlfriend calls Kenneth. He arrives on scene in a 2016 murder case, and Kenneth had to testify against a male.
So he testified against the male that killed Martin.
Okay.
And one of his relatives was here tonight.
O'Shea Tony was convicted on first-degree felony murder, voluntary manslaughter, shooting at or from a motor vehicle, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. His murder and manslaughter convictions were later vacated. He was sentenced to 18 and a half years in prison. Theodore LaCharles Tony allegedly made a vow of vengeance against Kenneth Ellis for testifying at the 2016 trial of O'Shea Tony.
What is the relationship with Chief and Kenneth if they were to see each other?
Well, one time we were at the Elks here at this one.
Okay.
And we seen Chief, and Kenneth's like, we might have to go. And I was like, why? He goes, Chief's here. And I said, if we leave, it's going to show that you're scared, though.
Yeah.
You know, like, we can leave if you want to, or as long as he isn't coming at you any type of way.
Yeah.
And he passed by Kenneth, and he was like, hey, what's up? You know, they shook hands, and that was kind of it. They didn't have any more interactions throughout the night, and nothing happened. We all went home.
Are you able to screenshot the Chief's Facebook and send that to me, please? So what I'm gonna do is, if you can send it to my work phone, I'm also gonna send you a link a little bit later on, and then I'll have you upload those photos to the.
And I can also find like Tony and Shug too.
If you could find me Chief's son, Tony, that would be very helpful.
The complicated backstory between the Tony and Ellis families could have been the motive for Kenneth Ellis's death. But APD can only build a case if they can find someone willing to talk to them.
What is your relationship with Theodore Tony?
I really don't have a relationship. We all grew up in the same neighborhood, and his dad and my son's dad are brothers.
He used to come down on Broadway, him and his wife.
Oh, really?
I never knew he had a record or he was even a criminal.
Okay.
And I didn't know they had a quarrel until I saw it, heard it on the TV, or saw it in the paper that they was squabbling for something happened 15 years ago.
It seems like no one wants to get wrapped up in an ongoing homicide investigation involving the Tony family. No one except Kenneth's wife, Esperanza, who has been doing some investigating of her own.
Hi. You told me to give you a call?
Yeah. Remember what I was telling you about Charles and all them?
Yeah.
So that's the name. They said Chief was there last night.
Chief LaCharles?
Yes.
Yeah, we're aware of that. What else did you hear?
That he's the shooter.
So someone said that he's the shooter?
They said he's the shooter.
Is that person willing to speak with us?
No, and I begged them to talk to you guys, and they won't. They just don't want to put their names out there.
And did they say why he did it?
Like they said in their words, bittersweet revenge. When they don't think that they're expecting things, things come to them. But we didn't forget.
That afternoon, something unexpected also finds its way to Theodore LaCharles Tony, several APD squad cars.
So I will kind of explain a little bit what we got going on. As of right now, I'll be honest with you, you're not involved in the homicide that I know of yet. The way...
Work, then I came home, watched the Iowa game, went to sleep.
Last night?
Yep.
That was a good
went
game,
to
huh?
sleep. I'm on probation. I don't do nothing. I go to work and home.
Okay, cool. Who resides with you there?
No one resides with me, but I be netting my sister and my nephew. Every time he get in an argument with that lady just left, he'll come over and spend a couple nights and they patch it up and go back.
Who's your nephew?
My nephew is Charles.
Okay. LaCharles?
Yeah.
All right, so that's why we're here today.
All right.
It's for LaCharles.
Oh, yeah? What
Um,
the he done done?
So I'm investigating a homicide.
Oh, all right.
And unfortunately, because he was here, you're technically like your residence and everything's now involved, okay?
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
All right.
I'm not trying to get you more involved than what you already are. So I do appreciate your cooperation.
You can tell me when the officer first came up and told me a homicide, I was like, what the a homicide?
Yeah.
I ain't know nothing.
A statement not much different from what everyone at the Elks Lodge that night had to say. But Detective Cockrell isn't looking for additional witnesses to close the case. Instead, she's counting on the physical evidence.
So we have a search warrant for your house. We're gonna do some search warrants on the vehicle and some other apartments at that residence, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, we've been watching the residence all day today. So we've seen you with LaCharles throughout the day, okay?
That was this year?
Is there gonna be any firearms inside of the residence?
I don't know.
Okay. Have you seen him with the firearm?
No.
And I know you're on probation, and it's kind of sucks because I don't want to get you wrapped up in this, but if there's guns in there, and if they're his, I gotta know that.
I don't know. I don't have no guns in there.
Right.
Put it that way. I don't have no guns in there. I don't know if there's guns in there. All I do is try to be a peace solver.
Law enforcement now has multiple warrants to search the apartment building where Theodore LaCharles Tony apparently resides.
This is the target's keys. Okay, awesome. Has he already been fully searched? Or is this? Yeah. Yeah. And this was off of him? This is off of him. Awesome, thanks.
Mama, calm down, baby. Calm down, Mama.
Did you say that was your brother? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Detectives are hoping the evidence found in any residences or vehicles associated with Tony will provide them with something to match up to the security footage from the scene.
Whose car is that little green truck?
The little green truck, that's my sister's truck.
Okay. But he drives it?
Yeah.
Can you take a picture of this because it has his last name on there, Tony? Thank you. Actually, let me see if there's anything else with his name on it. Yeah, we'll do that. Here's this one's a little bit better if it's.
Yes, it's kind of.
Yeah, it's faded. Yeah. That one has his
name
name on it too.
Security footage from the Elks Lodge doesn't show the green truck in the parking lot, but it does show someone matching Theodore Tony's description leaving the club immediately after the shooting.
I think he had on, I think it was a jogging suit, if I'm not mistaken, or a walking suit, but the top and the pants matched, whatever he had on. And I want to say, I think it was a jogging suit.
Okay. You're saying his top and pants matched?
Yeah, that much I remember.
Theodore Tony can be seen again on a neighbor's security footage. Police obtain the footage through a warrant and use it to solidify their timeline.
So we're investigating a homicide that happened approximately about what time yesterday night? Around 11 something, I believe it was. Somewhere around the time, between 10 and 11 o'clock. Are your cameras constantly running 24/7? Okay, how much coverage do they have of the driveway?
Everything.
Everything? Okay. Is it a cloud-based system or is it a based?
I'm sorry, we're cleaning the apartment, so I'm sorry.
Oh, believe you me, I've been in. Oh, you wouldn't imagine what I've been in. Right there at 107:55. Okay. Go ahead and play a little bit, and then pause again. He's holding something. It's not normal pants grab.
Okay. Not really. He's above.
Yeah, he's above his waistline.
With reluctant witness statements and clear security footage, the APD finds that Theodore LaCharles Tony kept his vow of revenge. But he's not the only person who keeps their promises.
I'm gonna do everything I can to find who did this.
Theodore LaCharles Chief Tony is arrested the same day he murdered Kenneth Ellis in cold blood.
Hubert?
Yes.
Are you good right now? I just wanted to check on you, make sure you water or something. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is give me like maybe 5-10 minutes, and I'll come back here, take you in the room. If you want to talk, we'll talk. Okay. We still have a search warrant that we need to execute. Okay, it's already been signed by a judge for your DNA. So.
My DNA.
Yes, sir. It's just gonna be some prints. That's already for your DNA. So as of right now, you are under arrest. We have charges of an open count of murder.
What?
Yes, sir. And that's why we're gonna get your DNA. So.
If that's the case, I need a lawyer, and I don't want to talk about that.
That's fine. And you already said that, so I'm not gonna interview you.
But in Southeast Albuquerque, an arrest doesn't always mean the case is ready to be closed.
So, you wanted to give me some information about Uncle Peter?
Yes.
Okay, what do we got?
Okay, so, basically, he was the one that set Kenneth up. It's been confirmed.
Set up by his own uncle. At least that's what one citizen investigation has uncovered. But that idea isn't corroborated by other witnesses who were there that night, not even by Kenneth's friends.
I don't know. I really don't. I want to get just, but I wasn't paying no attention. I was just on this.
If, hypothetically, if you did see the shooting, would you tell me?
Yeah.
Did you hear of any other names I should talk to?
No. Because he was with Kenneth the whole entire night, walking and
This
following
isn't
him the whole
Uncle
night.
Peter, right?
Oh, no. Well, Peter was there too, though.
Yeah, I spoke with him.
Yeah. That's the man that you really need to talk to if y'all even got some information. He was right there too, probably.
Still, some people remain suspicious.
They were talking secretively or whatever, you know, they were hugging on the dance floor.
Okay.
And then, like, they stepped back And then it didn't look like a heated discussion, but it was definitely like a discussion of like hands were moving and I don't know.
Between them two?
Yeah.
You originally told me that Uncle Peter was asking Kenneth to go, he invited him to the Elks, right?
The Friday before.
Okay.
He was like, hey, next Friday, let's go to the Elks. And Kenneth was like, he's kind of hesitant.
Yeah.
But he was like, you know what, let's try it out.
Mm-hmm. I have to investigate every aspect of this, starting with Uncle Peter and why he wanted Kenneth to go to the Elks Lodge that specific Friday. And that is where I'm trying to understand, because why not go that Friday night he invited you? Why not go that following Saturday? So I'm trying to understand why specifically he chose that night.
Right.
If anybody else is involved, they will be charged. If somebody set this up to get Kenneth there on that specific night, I will find that out and they will be charged with first-degree murder.
Theodore LaCharles Toney is charged and convicted on 1 count of first-degree murder. He's sentenced to life behind bars. Uncle Peter has never been charged in relation to this case. Kenneth Ellis's wife, Esperanza, his girlfriend Sarah, and other family members have all cooperated in the investigation. For Law&Crime Investigates, I'm Kristin Thorne.